Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, guys. Welcome to another vlog. It's Ozzy here. I'm actually just headed to a tire shop right now. I had my tire changed yesterday, so I got a brand new tire. I'm gonna show y'all that in a little bit. Basically, I was wondering if I could get my old one back that I had changed out because it wasn't that bad. It wasn't flat or nothing like that. It was just balding, you know? And if something is balding, it doesn't mean that it has to, you know, be thrown away or something like that. So I was thinking I could just have it in the trunk, you know, as a spare, just in case anything happens in the future. Then I know that I have a spare and I don't have to get a tow truck, nothing like that. So it's good to just have it back there, knowing that I have it back there, knowing that I have a spare tire, because I've used my spare tire already. Yeah, I'm gonna head over there and see if they could give me that back and I could have it as a spare. Yeah, here she is right here, beauty. All the tracks are good. The other one was basically nothing right here. It was just smooth surface, no traction. So this shop has really good deals. I got a brand new tire for about $80. You know what I'm saying? You go anywhere else, it just wouldn't be that much. It'd be 100 plus for a used tire. So I'm gonna head over there right now. It's pretty close by. It's just around the neighborhood. What's good, y'all? So I just actually left the tire shop and that boy hooked it up. My boy Ali, good Muslim guy. He just hooked it up for the free skis. He didn't even give me my old tire, the one that's bald and all that. He gave me a brand new tire. I think it's slightly used, but it looks really good. It has some traction on it, and he didn't charge me for it, nothing. So that was a clutch. Now I have a spare tire that's not even, you know, in bad shape. My plan originally was just to go there and get something, you know, get my old tire back so I could have it as a spare in the back, you know. As bad as it was, it could have still drove me somewhere, you know, until I could get a brand new tire. But he gave me a great condition tire for the free skis. Now it's just sitting in the trunk and I could replace it whenever I need. So here's the tire he gave me, y'all. Mine was way worse than this. It was just smooth all around. This one actually has a little bit of traction. It's not brand new, but it's slightly used. It has some good traction though. It's better than the one that I had. So shout out to TK's and may Allah bless them. So I'm actually about to hit the gym. I probably lost at least 6-7 pounds already this month. My wife told me that I would get tired and thirsty if I go in the morning time. But I tried going at night and it's just so much harder. You're so much more tired after Tarawih. It's definitely good to go since you ate some food. But since Suhoor was just about 3 hours ago, it's about 8 a.m. right now. Suhoor was at 5. So that wasn't too long ago. I still have the food in my system, which means I can get a good workout in before I am too hungry and thirsty. On days that I'm not eating iftar at the masjid, the days that I'm just eating iftar at home, the best method would actually be to eat iftar at home, and then after I eat, in between Maghrib and Isha, I can go to the gym in that time, because I would have at least an hour. 30-40 minutes is all I really need. Close to an hour is all I need at the gym, at least during Ramadan, every other day. So I could do that in between Maghrib and Isha, go home, shower, go to Tarawih, and that's it. I don't have to worry about getting tired or hungry or coming home after Tarawih and being absolutely slumped. That makes sense though, right? It's gonna work because we got Maghrib at 6:49, right? They pray Isha at the mosque at 8:30. I can really just pray Isha at home. They don't pray Isha till 8:30. I can eat like 6:50. That's about the time it is, right? At 6:50, eat, finish eating by like 7:30. Hit the gym from like 7:40 to 8:30, like 50 minutes. Go home, pray Isha, go to Tarawih, get to the mosque by like 9 o'clock. They gonna like just barely be starting Tarawih. If I get to the mosque by 9 o'clock, I'll be chilling. So I have a decent amount of time to do all of that. Inshallah, I'm gonna see if that works. You see, now I'm kind of rethinking if I should actually go right now, because I can start that today, pretty much. I could do that today. So if I go right now, I'm just gonna really drain myself. I'm gonna just do a light workout right now. I'm gonna do a light workout. And then tonight, I'm gonna do something more heavy. All right, y'all, we are in. I'm gonna start with the hip abductors. Now the hip adductors, right next to the hip abductor machine. Next one is leg extension. I decided I'd do a combo day, mix it up legs and upper body, lower body and upper body, bicep curl. The time lapses look funny as hell, so I'm gonna do the last set in real time. Alright, y'all, so I'm headed back. Let me know what y'all prefer in the comments, morning workouts or night workouts. Me personally, I prefer a morning workout, but I also like to clock in for work in the morning, so I can't do both. Forced to do workouts in the evening because I like to work in the morning time. But if I could, I would always work out in the morning. It just makes me feel more accomplished and better overall. So that's just me. So y'all let me know in the comments what y'all would prefer when it comes to working out. The sun is shining, it feels good. It's about 70 degrees exactly, 69 I believe, with the breeze. It feels great. The sun is out, blue skies. For me, if there was any temperature that I could have year round, it would be 70 degrees exactly with a slight breeze. That's what I would have it year round. Every time I wear this do-rag, my ears get to sticking, man. They get to sticking. Got the key holder right here. Can't forget the dua for entering the home. Bismillahi walajna wa bismillahi kharajna wa ala rabbana tawakkalna. That means in the name of Allah we enter, and in the name of Allah we leave, and upon our Lord we depend. And so this is also for leaving. Most people probably know this one. Bismillahi tawakkaltu ala Allah wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. That means in the name of Allah, I have placed my trust in Allah. There is no might and power except by Allah. So that's when you leave, and this is when you enter. Beautiful little key holder. All right, y'all, so going back to the topic of morning workouts, everybody that does morning workouts know what I mean when I say the sense of accomplishment. Like, you can sit in the crib for the rest of the day on the couch doing nothing, and that could still be considered a productive day just because you went and got a morning workout in. That really just corresponds and translates to everything that you do in the morning. You could do it in the morning and you'll feel so much more accomplished if you get it done early, because say you go to work at 6:30 or 7 o'clock and you're off by 3 or 4 o'clock, right? You still got some daylight, you still got the sun shining on you, you know what I'm saying? And you can still have a decent nightlife. You like, maybe you can't stay up, you can't do an all-nighter, all that if you're trying to, stay up late, but as you get older, you're not gonna wanna stay up late anyways. You can still have a decent nightlife, go to sleep by like 10 o'clock and you'll be straight, feel me? As for the people that work 3 to 11, my 3 to 11 people, 2 to 10, my 3 to 11 people, how is life going for y'all genuinely? I'm not gonna lie, I have been on both sides, but when I'm looking for something work-wise, I always look for the morning, because my 3 to 11 people, like, genuinely, you don't get any sunlight. You're probably gonna be in bed most of the morning, and the only thing you could think of is the fact that you're going to work later. So you're just gonna be sitting around tired because you're thinking about work. It's a psychological thing. So you're just gonna be sitting there tired because you're thinking about work later. Then you gotta go to work, and you get back home from work, it's night. Now you gotta go back to sleep, and it's a cycle. Unless you really love your job, for me, that is the depression shift. You have no business working that shift unless you are in high school and you gotta be at school in the morning, and then you have a night shift. Or if you have 2 jobs, that is the only 2 valid reasons to have a 3 to 11 shift. Other than that, you just have no life. Don't get no daylight, and you don't have a night life. All right, you're gonna be waking up late, and then nighttime, you're gonna be too tired to do anything. So you don't have a night life, and you don't have a morning life, and you don't get no sunlight. All you really do is sleep and prepare for the next work shift. Now tell me that's not just depressing. I have had that shift before, and I'm telling you, it is depressing, because all you can think about is work. Then you go to work, and you get home from work, and then you have to think about the next day. I want to end off this video with some words that could potentially benefit the person that is watching this. My advice to you is that Ramadan is not a pause button. Ramadan is a stop button. I'm not saying that nobody is going to sin after Ramadan, but just don't plan to. Don't verbally say, I'm just gonna stop right now and continue later. You have to at least try, okay? If you try and you can't, and you go back to that sin, that's okay. God is all forgiving. God will forgive you if you repent, okay? But purposely doing it, knowing it in your conscience that, okay, I'm just gonna stop this for right now and then go back later. That's when you're fasting. There's no point of you fasting. You might as well go heat up that burrito. I don't wanna get too much into lecturing. Let's just read this verse right now. I have this book. It is a great book. If you don't have it, you should order it. It is Clear Quran series, English only, by Dr. Mustafa Khattab. If you don't have this, order it. It's on Amazon, just $10. I've had it for a while now, I think a whole year. Great book. I'm gonna read a verse. So surah of the day is Al-Humaza, the backbiters. This Meccan chapter is critical of those who slander others and withhold God's bounties. It is made clear that their punishment in hell is as easy for God as the destruction of evil force mentioned in the next chapter. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, the most compassionate, most merciful. Warning to defamers. Woe to every backbiter, slanderer, who amasses wealth greedily and counts it repeatedly, thinking that their wealth will make them immortal. Not at all. Such a person will be certainly tossed into the crusher. And what will make you realize what the crusher is? It is God's kindled fire, which rages over the hearts. It will be sealed over them, tightly secured with long braces. Alright y'all, that is all for this video. Like it if you enjoyed, comment about the gym preferences, and subscribe. Thank you. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.